I'm here to give a review of Dango. No, that's wrong. That's the wrong movie. Hi, I'm here to give a review of Befikre. This review will have spoilers because I kind of want to talk about the little problem I had with it. And so yeah, I'm going to kind of spoil the ending. The predictable ending of what happens with the couple for you. But these are my thoughts on Befikre. Or Befikre, as I called it behind your back. From the trailer, I thought the story was two people have a casual relationship but end up falling in love. But the story does take a little bit of a different arc. It's two people who fall in love, break up, become friends, and then the inevitable. I was quite surprised with the different turn. Instead of going down the predictable lane that I thought they were going to go down, they switched lanes and went down another road, which is still predictable, but I appreciate that in this movie. In terms of the music, I actually enjoyed it in the movie. In the movie, I was dancing along. I actually spilled my drink during Nasasi Chadagai. I spilled on one of these. Ooh, spilled it right on my pants. And I was singing along, even doing Ude de Befikre. Well, that's the only part that I sang along with because that's the only part that I knew. So I would be like, Ude de Befikre, Ude de Befikre, Ude de Befikre. I even like You and Me. I love the way that Jatam song looked in the movie, Never Say I Love You. I just like the special effects. It had me going like, how do they do that? I just can't figure it out. First they would be behind people, but now they're going around people. How do you do that? How do you have Vanny go around herself? I don't get it. And then at one point, I think Ranveer was dancing with Vani, the actor Vani, and then he was dancing with the other Vani in the same cut. I don't get it. How do you do that? So I just like the way that song looked. I think the songs are fun for the movie, and inside the movie, they were enjoyable. The acting, overall, I thought was good. I thought Ranveer did a good job, but sometimes I felt like he was overacting. But then, this is the same guy during like award shows who's doing all of this. I remember watching his first movie and thinking, that guy, he's doing too much. Like, at this time, I did not love Ranveer. But yeah, I thought he was good, but at some points I was like, is he overacting? And then Vani, she does not match him. So when she was doing that crazy stuff like he does, I was like, I don't know if she can act. But then when she was just like normal, chill, just casual, I liked her. I thought she was a lot more comfortable when she didn't have to do like that over-the-top silly stuff. So yes, even for both of them, some people could say Ranveer was very good, and some people could say he overacted. Even for Vani, some people could say she was very good, and some people could say she can't act. At parts, I felt they were more acting like this was a spoof than actually acting together. It more felt like Saturday Night Live rather than real life. In terms of their chemistry, I'll be honest with you, the first half of the movie, I did like it, but the second half, when they now become friends, I liked it better. I felt that's when things just fit together. Them as a couple in the first half felt a bit bumpy. I was like, do I get it? Do I believe it? But the second half, when they were more friends, it just felt a little smoother. When we're just like, okay, we're friends, I felt more of a camaraderie. I felt more of a buddy relationship between them than really a passionate, sexual, or really loving relationship between them. I'm sorry. I liked it better when they were friends. And then in the second half, we're introduced to another person. And I liked him better with Bonnie. I did. I think the problem they did with him is that they made him a good guy. Sometimes I like it when people do this so it's not obvious like, okay, this is the bad guy and this is the good guy she's going to end up with. He's also a good guy. He's a fun guy. He's rich. He's talented. But he's also fun. He wasn't misogynist, he wasn't stupid, he wasn't lazy, he wasn't someone who was rich but never had time for her. It might have even been better if he was white and French rather than Indian, because maybe you could say like, okay, she needs the Indian rather than the white guy. She's more Indian than French, because they were trying to really add this into the movie about the French lifestyle. And I don't know if they made y'all French people look good. They made y'all seem like y'all sleep around. In this movie, French people are very casual and sleep around and do whatever they like. They're Befikre. That is the French thing to do. I was like, I'm not sure. They made y'all feel a little loose. Vani's mother's talking to her and saying that you need to find a guy in which you can laugh and have fun with, you can sing and dance with. And I'm thinking, your first date was karaoke. And he was there singing and drinking with you guys. What I'm supposed to want is Vani and Ranveer to end up together, but rather I just wanted Vani and Ranveer to continue to be friends and for Vani and the other guy to end up together. It's funny in a way. I wish that Adele Mushkil and Befikre had alternate endings. Like, they switched endings. In reference to this ending of the movie, that ending was so stupid. That almost ruined the movie for me. It did. Because even though this movie is adult, it does have its crude jokes, but that ending just turned it childish. And they could have came up with something better. In terms of my experience, I went to a noon showing on Tuesday. I was the only one in the theater, so like I said, I danced during the songs. I talked throughout the entire movie. I didn't cry. It's more of a popcorn flick. It had a few laughs. It was very lighthearted. Even though it got dramatic, it just never really got too dramatic. I really thought this movie was going to be crap. I really did. At the beginning, before the movie started, I said this movie is going to be crap. Why am I here? But at the end of the day, when I graded it, I gave it a 4 out of 5. I did. The first half, it felt like a 3. But like I said, the second half, when they became friends, I felt a lot more comfortable, and I gave it a 4. I enjoyed the second half, other than the ending, more than the first half. The simple question I ask myself when I give a movie a 4 is, can I watch this again? And I do feel I can watch this again. It's not something you'll go out your way to watch, but it's something which, if it's shown on TV, I feel I can sit down and watch it again. The movie, for me, was just like their relationship in the first half. It was casual. I liked it, but I had no emotional ties to this movie. Even when the movie didn't end the way I wanted it to end, it didn't bother me. I didn't mind, because I didn't have a huge emotional connection to this movie. It was just maybe like one little string. So when it popped, it didn't matter. It was alright. I enjoyed it for what it was, okay? It's not amazing, but I don't think it's crap. I don't think it's horrible. But it's decent. It's sad. I'm giving a movie a 4 out of 5, and then the best thing I can say it's decent. It's decent. It's not bad. It's just not this great movie. It's not a movie that will remain with you. This is not going to be one of Ranveer's classic films. It was alright. Alright? But it's not something that you're going to remember as we go into 2017. It's already forgotten. Okay? So 4 out of 5, if maybe general public, if I'm being fair, a 3 out of 5, but nothing horrible. Alright, so bye. Oh, the most important question I have about this movie. Did I really see Ranveer's butt in this movie? Did I? How did that get by the censor board, y'all? How did that happen? Did I see what I saw? And how did that make it into an Indian movie? They didn't even blur it out. They blur out t-shirts and beer bottles, but Ranveer's butt made it into the movie? I don't even get that.